If you have some Premier One electric fencing like we do, you're having some problems with things grounding out, let me show you a little thing that I figured out the other night that might be a common issue and how you can resolve it very easily. So earlier this summer we ended up getting some Premier One electric poultry fencing. Absolutely love this. I feel like it's done a pretty good job keeping our chickens safe. However, I don't really know if it's really been tested all that much. We've been sleeping with our windows open all summer long. Have yet to hear a coyote or anything like that yip. But I guess that doesn't really mean a whole lot. I can sleep through a lot. The other night I was out. Generally I wait till late in the evening to move chickens. I wait for them to all go into the coop, close up the door, move them, and then that way the following morning they're exactly where I need them to be. I can just walk out there, open up the door, and let them get kind of on with their life. However, the other night I was sitting out there in the dark getting attacked by mosquitoes, and I probably spent a half hour or more trying to figure out where this fence was grounding out. So of course you're going to want to do some basic troubleshooting. You're going to make sure you don't have long grass and stuff going up and touching up against any of this black and white fencing. And taking a look around, making sure the fence isn't sagging too much. You can see it's sagging a little bit here. I can make an adjustment, but really not too bad. A little bit of grass touching, but really nothing too much to worry about. So of course you're also going to want to make sure your Energizer is connected to your fence and that your thing is putting out enough power. You can see I got a green light here, and if it's just green, that means we're sitting good. If it's doing a green red, not so good, and red, it's really low. But when we take a reading, this thing touching the fence and it goes up to 2K. Look at that. My thing's reading 2K even when I don't have it on the fence, which is a little bizarre to me. But it's not hitting at hardly at all, if anything. And here's what the problem is. Actually a pretty simple fix here. First thing we'll do is we'll get this thing turned off. And if you notice, we are getting a green light, so there's plenty of power there. Now what the issue is here is we got the black and the white. These are where all the hot wires reside. Not these white ones that run up and down, but these ones that run this way. And then of course we got these plastic casings. Right at the very bottom we got these spikes here. So if we untie this, we pull this up and take a look at the bottom of this thing. Look where that wire is. It came down and went under this insulator where this should actually be up onto the post. So it seems like anytime not anytime, but every once in a while I move the fence in such a way and this loop has an opportunity to slip down, and then what ends up happening is it grounds out on the stake itself here. So just by sliding this thing up, this should resolve our issue. You don't have to connect these two together, but usually I do just to get a little bit of a better contact when connecting this up. You can definitely hear this thing snapping right now. So if we take a reading now, yeah, you can tell that's hitting a lot hotter. So pretty easy little fix. I haven't noticed it happening anywhere in the middle of the fence. It only seems to be on the two very ends of the fence, and mostly, or it only has been when I've moved it around and kind of shuffled and tweaked on the fence a little bit. So really a quick and simple thing. It's something oftentimes a little easy to overlook. So real quick video today. I'm just hoping that this video can help someone else out and save them a little bit of a headache as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.